We're creating graduation invites, so I'm headed to Canva as well as Pinterest to find some inspiration of what the new trending items are and that I like. I'm going to copy and paste them or screenshot them into a new document on Canva, or I can press the Use Template button if I'm directly in Canva. I'm going to create new text boxes for every single item that I need on my graduation invite, my date, my time, all of the information on there, and I want them to be individual text boxes so I have more freedom to create it. Next, I'm going to go ahead and find different fonts that are going to be complementing each other. Usually I want a cursive font for a header, and now I'm going to drop in the pictures that I'm going to be using. At first I thought I wanted something really far back so that I had a lot of white space, but then quickly I wanted to be able to zoom in a little bit more on her face. I decided to change the transparency to be a little bit lighter, and so then that way my font was going to be coming through. I'm going to play around with the type of font that I would like, and as you can see, I double clicked on my image and zoomed in so I could crop the image, and now I'm focusing more on her face and moving the fonts a little bit down below so that all of the font is more on a solid color of her black cap and gown. Now I'm trying a little bit of different elements where I click on the image and I click on the effects button and trying this drop shadow so that way it looks almost like it pops off the page a little bit. I'm not sure if I really love the white, so I'm going to try it in a couple of different colors by changing it to a black, yellow, maybe the school color, and see if that will also help it. Though really stand out as what I want it to be. Once I feel like I'm happy with it, next I'm going to also look for a transparent gradient in the elements section on the left-hand side. I'm going to choose this to also kind of give that shadow effect coming from the bottom going upward. As you can see, I'm going to change the color to a black, so it really is not super noticeable up against her cap and gown, but it just brings the color a little bit higher, so that way I'm still more focusing on the text. I want that to be really easily read. I'm also going to make sure that that layer that I just did, the transparent, I put it towards the back where it's right before the picture but right under the fonts. Next, I'm going to work on the back. I'm going to choose a different type of template that I like, and I'm going to start by creating picture frames. This is in your elements section on the left-hand side. I'm going to drag different size of picture frames into this page and arrange them into a grid format. The main purpose of the back side of your invite is mostly just the name and a keyword such as class of 2026 or grad, happy graduation, something like that. It's not more about the details of the actual date that the graduation is happening on. So now I'm going to go ahead and focus on the different types of pictures that I'm going to put on this backside. I want this to be a range of different items, so don't be afraid to zoom in and highlight on certain features, moving the eye or the focus to be focusing on just the hands, just the cap, more of the smile, and that's going to really help bring a different eye to what goes on your invite. I decided I wanted the back to look really similar to the front. So what I'm doing is I'm going ahead and double clicking on the original front of the invite, and I'm going to crop just the white space that I had on that invite and paste it into the back side of this template. This gives it that same look as if I turned the invite around front and back. I'm clicking on each individual image that I just inserted, and I'm going to go to the effects button and go down to shadow and click drop. This gives another reason for having the pictures come off the page a little bit. Once I'm happy with my invite, I'm going to click on the share button and choose JPEG and choose the 2 pages that I want for my invite. And I'm going to create a mock-up so that other people can see what I've created, and I can turn around and sell this on a platform such as Etsy. Head over to Etsy to find another seller who has something really beautiful that you would like to mimic, and I'm going to insert that image as a reference. I'm going to start with the plain background. You want this to be more of a neutral color, and insert the 2 images that you saved from your template as a JPEG and insert them. You want this to fill up most of your page. I decided to go with an Instagram portrait size, so then that way that's what platform I'm going to be using in order to showcase what I've created. I'm using different types of photo elements to really just highlight, give it a little bit of depth, creating a hook at the top by using that same type of font that I used on my invite so that it really grabs the attention of my reader. Next thing that you can do is go over to your share button, and you're going to press template link and copy that link and insert that into another document. And once you save it, you'll save everything as a PDF, so then that way your creators who are going to be using your template can go ahead and click on that link, and it will create another template that's going to be the same as yours, except for they won't be able to edit your original document if you choose to go back into it after.